looking for space. It smothers. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Missed that.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll give it to Brown. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Ooh, 8. Snap.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening. Manning from the gun on third down. Going deep. Upstairs to make the catch. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Well, it's the first third down in the game. You can't execute it any better than that. Really nice job in protection. Good job by the QB finding the open man. Nice route, and it's an explosive play early for this offense.
Running debris. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, Manning. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. Hand off for Brown. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. And the Longhorns want to move quickly. Looking for a man. It's Manning. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Longhorn. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Here he comes with the return. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Carr above the noise. The throw fires to the tight end. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to the well. Here's a little room there. Quick step and go. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
This offense has put a pretty good drive together, man. Like showing a little bit of balance, back-to-back plays, creating some chunks of yards, and now really set up in a position to do a 1st and goal. And the defense their head's spinning a little bit because mixing the run and pass really well in this drive. And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They're in the gun, 3rd down. Here's Carr. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Guys, they're going to pass on taking the short 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. Fourth down, Carr. Looking to the end zone.
Yeah.
And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Here comes the Texas offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Rides to the back. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the 1st down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Trying to get the edge. It's Smothers. Could be an alley. Past the 50. Past the 30. The 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns! Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that.
I'm starting to like to, though.
Angles, that's for dang sure.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. He'll bring it out. It's Porter. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively,
God.
you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Notre Dame right back to the line.
Big time throwing that last play. You know, you think about great Montana, Joe Theismann, they'd love what they'd be seeing right now from this kid. He's got arm talent, he's got accuracy, and because of that, he gives this offense the ability to light up the scoreboard.
Throwing, Carr, quickly complete. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Wants to keep it in the air. Stepping to the right. Fires on the move. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Finds his tight end. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Quick release on the RPO. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. These corners going to give these receivers some space. The pull and throw off the RPO. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive.
But, guys, they're not sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk, and, man, if it backfires, they're in trouble. Again, it's Carr. He's got it on the run. And they get it down short of the first down marker.
And aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. Good gain there. Picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. And the Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll ride the hot hand. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. The Longhorns will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Porter. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here come the Irish back on offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Carr. Fakes to grab. Still running at the 40. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Back to throw. It's Carr. Moving out to the right. He'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Running through contact. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Running the red zone. It's Mobley. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Snap to the back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration, and they get the tackle for loss.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Irish! The offense cashing it in on that drive. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Good surge up front, giving 4 out to the 18. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. Brown again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Third and 6 yards to go. Might be calling a hot route. Manning tries to pick it up on third down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Longhorns decide to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. Wants to return it. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. The run inside. It's Mobley. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Here's Carr to throw. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left.
Oh, my
Working
God.
their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The big play came, David. He saw that safety and just didn't believe he could get over the top in time.
Exactly right. You see the one safety in the middle of the field. You know the outside parts of the field are open. Run those goes, those streaks down the field on the outside. Let your playmaking receiver make that play for you.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Wants to throw again. He'll take a shot. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one.
Go, nigga. Go, nigga. Go, nigga. Go. Go, nigga. Go, nigga. Go, nigga.
Touchdown, Texas! They move on top here in the fourth. The Longhorns with a huge score to answer.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He's got a lot of confidence to bring that ball out of the end zone, but it didn't work out this time, out of bounds at the 16. Throwing, Carr, lets it fly. He's got it down the left side. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Running inside, it's Mobley. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Sends it downfield. Intercepted to stop the threat.
And what a play by the defender. He's on an island all by himself in cover one man. Just him and the wideout, and he ends up winning, coming up with a big INT.
Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. Follows a good block there, picks up 3s out to the 9. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Give to the running back. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. I mean, you put the ball in your best player's hands. Like, late in the game, you've got to trust your guy. I'm interested to see what they do here on 3rd down coming up. Let's call it 3rd and interesting, right? Top clock ticking down. Do I trust my QB to throw the football? I got the lead. I want that clock to continue to roll.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. So the defense uses a timeout here. 2:08 remaining on the clock. They didn't want it to get down to the 2-minute stoppage. A dangerous 3rd and 10 here from inside their own 5. Again, it's Brown.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
And the Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Carr.
And that 2-minute drill, man,
unloads it downfield. He had that one slip to the ground, and if
that's what we gotta do, over the top.
Might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun on third down, Carr. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And with that incompletion, man, it's go time. Like this offense, there's no more holding back. They've got to have this play. Trailing, they need a big play. Which one on that play call sheet is your go-to play in this moment when I gotta have it?
Carr to throw for it on fourth. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here, missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
They're dealing with a second and long. The run inside. It's Mobley. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Here's Carr to throw. Gets it out fast. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business and plus territory.
Running backs nowadays, they are wide receivers. I mean, you got to feature them in the pass game. Why? Because you get matchups on linebackers like this. Great job of getting the football near the line of scrimmage. Bam, break a tackle, make something happen, get 10-plus yards.
Back to throw, it's Carr. He's got him. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
To the air on first down. Looking left.
Yes.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the field.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Makes a move. Oh, what vision.
Oh!
They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Man, what a great job with the execution in the moment where you had to have it. You score the touchdown, you take the lead. There's less than a minute to go in this game. All your defense has to do now is get a stop and you win.
set for the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Fielded in the end zone, it's Porter. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Throwing, Carr. It's complete to the right. He's out of bounds to stop the clock. Give him 14 on the play. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to throw. It's Carr. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one instead. It's second down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Got to have a touchdown right here, and this will be the final play of regulation. To the air again, Carr. Fires toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the final drive of the game comes up empty. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect on them.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's a